Hello everybody, today I'm going to be playing Amnesia, the Amnesia Collection. I've not played any of the Amnesia series previously, so this is going to be new to me. I'm not sure which order to play them in. I'm just going to start off with the first one at the home screen menu. So, let's jump right in. Welcome to Amnesia, the Dark Descent. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Okay, that makes sense. At least it's telling me, yeah. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in the game's world and story. Okay. Learn about when and how to save during gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit. You can then use continue to return to where you left off next time you start up the game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place, and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. Don't fight them. We have a problem.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
That's fine. So, and a memento has been added to the journal. Make sure to check these windows. Ooh, I like the font. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Man, I can't see nothing. Now I can see. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go that way. Oh, what the hell? That's weird. Am I even going the right way? I'm gonna just stop here. I guess not. Nope. Not today, Satan. Back again? Just right over here. Puzzle. Pick up the page. Ooh. I do not like that. That is weird. So, I think I'm not sure what to do, but I think That door is unlocked. Uncertain. No, no, no. Not like that. Oh, I can see now. That's fun.
Nineteenth of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay. So. Anything here? Wait, like that? Won't budge. Wait. Oh, hold up. Idea. There's something in here then? It doesn't seem so. Shoebox. What if I throw the box at the door? None. What is this? Ooh. What the hell? I'll chest this. Give me.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum.
Whoa.
My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
Ooh. I need to find some way to get rid of letter.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Can I grab the chair? Please say I can pick up the chair. Whoa. That's funny. That's like over the top though. That's funny. Lights. Bathe me in the sun. There. Nope, still nothing. That's weird, man. What was that? I did not like that. I'm not sure whether that was a squeal or a crack in the floor. Either way, I do not want to find out. Please go away, my lord. Shall scratch you with all my might. You are a beast. Oh, well. So, you better catch me back.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
What's downstairs? East wing, west wing. Okay.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Okay, so my guess is this takes place around not 1900s, the 1400s. Not too sure. Get in here.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
There we go. Altstadt, Brandenburg, Castle 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brandenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains stressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be. Albeit, the area is haunted by the dark. Any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales. There are some motifs that keep reappearing. Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the ground. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to stealing living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? All these stories probably play a part, but they're interesting to read. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Altstadt. Like most of these noble births, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhine lands claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is, in fact, the one, and the same, who came from the West over 300 years ago. Living through the time of occupation, joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. That was cool. Fuck your piano. You know what? Fuck all your chairs, monkey. Move chair. What can I move this chair? Can I move this chair? Yes. Fuck your chair. Fuck your chair. Well, I am entirely stuck. So far, the game seems really in-depth and interesting. I plan to continue doing more playthroughs when the chances come up, which will more than likely be repeatedly. I hope to start uploading videos once a week now at the soonest, but I'm going to call it quits for this video. That's all. Thank you for watching.